but he almost lost his forward. I do not know how it survived. Lalush now in full out retreat. He needs to saturate this third. I feel like he attacked a little too early, you know, could have waited, or if he was going to attack, really needed to push with a little more. Just not a very good position to be in, attacking right here, getting pinned up against that wall. Ugh. It was rough, and looks like KiWiKaKi just rebuilding, no big deal. He's got the money after all, right? Yeah, no big deal. He's fine. Chrono boosting more probes, you know, doing the Protoss thing. Making lots of void rays, but Lalush says, not so fast, but I'm going to produce as many units as I can. I like to get into the production tab, no drones going on, just attacking units, and that is, it can be a good idea, but it can be really bad. I need something to drink. I am parched. I woke up so early this morning to take an exam, and I did not have breakfast, so I am so thirsty. There we go. Delicious. Looks like KiWiKaKi looking to do a little poke of his own, but he's got to stay back, got to stay safe, because these Zerglings would like nothing more than to run into his base and do some damage. Lalush is building an army, taking that fourth. It is very scary when Zerg starts getting up on bases. He is actively denying KiWiKaKi's fourth with these Zerglings. Looks like they're gonna poke in, see what's up with their 3 photon cannons will easily hold this off. Zerglings, not 4 photon cannons, just not that good against the cannons. They might get this one, they may possibly get this one, but it's not gonna be a big deal. However, Lalush has a pretty menacing army here in front, just kind of checking things out, making sure everything is clear. KiWiKaKi, man, his army is not looking as scary as you would expect. These are a lot of void rays, though. A lot of void rays. Let's see, still producing off the 2 Stargates. Little Zergling gets popped down here, doing his scouting. Always a good plan. Lalush just building forces. He's saturated this third, finally. Getting pretty big. He's running really low at his main, and getting pretty low at his natural, too. So he's got to be careful. Big force here from KiWiKaKi, looking to go pop some Overlords. Always a good plan. You're not doing anything, why not go pop some Overlords, right? Always good. Scooting up here, and a big engagement could be coming. Looks like KiWiKaKi doesn't want to have anything to do with it. He's going to back out some force fields, and now he's got a better position. Going to keep coming back, doing some damage. Using the speed off creep to his advantage to get some free pot shots, but looks like Lalush just wants to attack this right here. He may have the forces to do a lot of damage. I don't think KiWiKaKi is enough. There we go. He's warping in some more guys. But definitely a good concave here set up by Lalush. Not where KiWiKaKi wants to be. But more Void Rays showing up in the fight. Easily going to take this army out. Hydralisk in mass, I don't really feel like they're that good. I mean, there's nothing to soak up the damage. I know roaches, nothing chunky to soak up that damage. Let's check, where is the, do we have it? Yes, we have Lair. We do not have Hive Tech yet. I would like to see, you know, some Infestors, but then I would like to see some Hive Tech, you know, Ultralisks, Broodlords, stuff like that. He's got 4 bases. He could be starting it pretty soon here. Looks like the Void Rays gonna go do some damage of their own. They decided, screw it, we're done getting attacked. We're gonna go do some damage here. That Queen says, get out of my house. But it looks like they're gonna pop this, Evo Chamber and then get out of dodge. Those Hydralisks are going to do a ton of damage, though. He might lose one. We'll see. Oh, loses one. There we go. Loses 2 Void Rays. I don't think that was worth it. KiWiKaKi doesn't have... There we go. He's got some... He's getting that 4th finally. Settling it down. But Lalush, man, saturating that 4th. Not really working on his creep spread anymore. I'm kind of disappointed. Creep spread, very important. Not even connecting these bases. That kind of stuff, very important. Taking his 5th. And I assume the gold here relatively soon, but a big force of Hydralisks. Again, there's no unit diversity. I really feel like he would be in a much better position if there was some diversity in his army. I mean, look, KiWiKaKi's got Void Rays, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's even got an Observer, you know, pop those creep tumors, right? But I mean, he's got Stalkers, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's got diversity in his army, and Lalush just lacks it, and I think that's a big problem. Now he's gonna go pop some more Overlords. Always annoying for the Zerg player. Looks like the Zerg wants to make an attack on the 4th, but a lot of cannons there to slow him down. Excuse me. Gonna warp in 3 Stalkers because that will totally help. Looks like they need to back up because these are a lot more forces than he's expected. Here comes the cavalry though. Gonna need to keep his army together and keep it safe, but looks like Lalush is kind of stuck in the middle, caught between, and definitely gonna lose these guys. Just not enough stuff to make an attack on this army. I mean, a higher tier army for ROOTKiWiKaKi is just doing the job right now. These Void Rays doing so much work, and constantly reinforcing with the Warp Gates, he's in a good position. However, I would like you to note he only has 4 Warp Gates and 2 Stargates. Yeah, call them Starports because I'm Terran, but they're Stargates. Only has 2, so he needs some more stuff. I mean, he just can't. I mean, how are you gonna keep up with the 4 base or off like 4 Warp Gates and 2 Stargates? Like, come on, guys. So lalush building up right now. He's got some roaches, a little more hardy of an army, but it looks like ROOTKiWiKaKi wants to do a little push. Could be good. Roaches are okay against stalkers, not great. Again, I'd like to see something a little more higher tier, you know, something really doing damn damage, but these guys are going to have to back off. Securing the gold over here, checking his... Oh, we still have a lair, no hive yet. Oh, goodness. Ooh, there we go. So, no hive, I feel like he's delaying it. Here's the infestation. Yeah, ew, that was great. I am wigged from my exams. But here's the infestation pit going down. Lalush, another push. I feel like, here we go. ROOTKiWiKaKi finally deciding he should build some gateways. You know, he needs some production after all, but it looks like Lalush is going to get to attack before these gateways are finished. He may have to cancel all of these, unless he can defend with this force. We will see. Oh goodness, it is like a dance. They're back and forth. Oh, there we go. We're going to engage. The Colossus is out. I was right. Colossuses are so... I don't know how to say them, but the Colossi are so good against Roach Hydra. They just num, eat them all up, light them all on fire, little toasty marshmallows. But, yeah, obviously not going to be able to push this. Kind of bad for Lalush because he needs to do some damage. He is not being able to cripple his Protoss opponent, and his army is a mid-game army. And, I mean, Roach Hydra is great. It does a lot of damage, but then you have to transition into something bigger. Finally, we're getting Hive Tech. It's about 2/3, 3/4 of the way done. So there we're going to get, he's going to catch up with his tech, and that's important. ROOTKiWiKaKi, not really doing too much. He has the extended thermal lance, so they're just, his Colossi are just better than ever before. Looks like he's going to go do some damage with these Void Rays. You know, probably try, he can take out this, he can take out this, what is it, 4th? Yeah, it's 4th. He will take out the 4th, and then he will probably just retreat. It's not worth losing, but they're all super powered, so we might as well kill some more stuff. Gotta be careful, though, because these are a large portion of his army, and if Lalush decides to attack, which it looks like he is, he can do a lot of damage. However, if we look at the Warp Gates, we're getting more Warp Gates. There is more stuff being thrown down, and that is important. However, his natural, completely undefended, besides one cannon, looks like Lalush is going to take advantage. He's got the infestors in case the Void Rays show up, because it is still not patch 1.2. They still can stop air, but it looks like they are going to get roasted. Not a good position. Is able to fungal growth, but he only gets the Colossi. Not really the best decision. This guy is gone, and it looks like all these Hydras just aren't going to be able to deal with it. The Colossi are just so good against them. I don't see this army composition being effective, and I think that's what it's going to come down to. That is the problem. There's just not good army composition right now for Lalush. He's got the gold, he's got 5 bases, but he just doesn't have the right units to take on this, you know, this army. He needs corruptors, and right as I say it, 12 corruptors on the way. So important. Looks like he's going to lose all these forces, though. ROOTKiWiKaKi securing his 4th, doing a good job. He's going to clear this out. He's probably going to get this gold soon. That'll be his 5th base. 5 base. This is awesome. And a mothership going down. Yeah, that's right. I told you guys, game was going to be cool. Off the chain. Freaking sweet. Here's the mothership. Oh, it's going to be so cool. I love this game. Looks like we're going to see a little push from ROOTKiWiKaKi. He's going to try to stop this. He's definitely going to lock down this gold for a little while, but a lot of forces, corruptors, now out on the field, will be able to effectively counter these Void Rays and Colossi, something he hasn't been able to do yet. We saw no Mutalisks, nothing really early that could do some damage. But these corruptors are definitely going to get some free shots, and it is not what ROOTKiWiKaKi wants to see. He's going to have to pull back, but right as he's retreating, looks like Lalush wants to engage. Great force field like ROOTKiWiKaKi, basically nullifying these forces. But the corruptors just doing so much damage, just wiping out these forces. ROOTKiWiKaKi's going to lose these guys. There's absolutely no way all these units are going to survive. He's going to have to pull back. Too many corruptors. So the first battle of this game we've seen where Lalush really won. But thanks to all the warp gates, he's able to get right back into it. All these stalkers here to fend off the assault. We've got 3 warp gates here, 3 here. There's gotta be some more. There's some more warp gates around. Another one here. Yeah, we got 1 robo, 2 stargates. I feel like he needs to drop some more. Again, here's the mothership though, so going all the way. Protoss, the final tech level, the mothership, one of the coolest units I have ever seen. It looks like still pumping void rays. Here we go, more stargates because we didn't have enough void rays already. Just crazy macro from both players. I mean, oh my gosh, there's so many minerals being harvested right now. Let's check that income tab real fast. Yeah, 2k minerals, almost 1,000 gas for each player. Just awesome play. They're both incredibly good. This mothership's just kind of chilling. You know, gonna cloak this base. It's not there. No one's harvesting. Don't worry. But a relatively small army from KiWiKaKi. I feel like if lalush wanted to push, he would have the ability. He could do it if he so chooses. He's got enough corruptors to really foil a lot of the stuff that KiWiKaKi's going to do. He's taking the gold, though. This is a good time for lalush to push. He is down those minerals, and it looks like those overlords are gone. A fairly large force from KiWiKaKi, though, should be able to keep him at bay. More and more void rays coming out. My goodness, just so many void rays. Army's kind of at a stalemate. Still no creep spread. I'm very disappointed at this point. I mean, these bases just you could just pop some creep timbers, no big deal. Not like the queens are doing anything else. Not really doing a good job defending. Looks like we're gonna put some cannons up because this base is definitely not safe. These are the giant army we have going right here. This is the time to attack before those cannons finish. It looks like they're gonna have to cancel or kill all these cannons. And this infester's kind of getting out into no man's land. I don't know what he's doing.